Hi everyone, Emma here. I'm so excited. I just got a shipment from ArtBeads, and this was the shipment that had all the Ginkgo beads in it. And I had seen a tutorial from Spoiled Rotten Beads in the UK, and she did a snake bracelet with these beautiful Ginkgo beads. And it's funny because I had seen these and I was like, they're neat looking, but what could you ever do with them? So of course, when I saw the tutorial, I was like, wait a minute, I had like 2 tubes of these from another order. So I grabbed them. They were 2 different kind, but they were slightly different. And yeah, so I went ahead and made it. It's funny because I made it in bed with a bead tray. And this is what I ended up with. And I just love it. So like the 2 different, one's a bit pinkish and the other's a little more tan color or topaz. And I just mixed them all together and, you know, put them on in this bracelet. This bracelet's super easy to make and it turned out beautiful. So I went to their site to see if I could find some more of these, and it just happened they had a ton of these. You have to go in the clearance section. They still have them. So you go into the clearance section and then check the 2-hole beads, and yeah, they were like $1 a tube. So this took me 2 tubes, and I also ended up with enough beads to make a pair of earrings, and I had 1 bead left after this. So here's the earrings I made to go with this bracelet. So yeah, I was super excited and decided to go ahead and order a bunch and try and do some really neat colors with this. But these earrings are beautiful, and I'm trying to think where I got the pattern for these earrings. I may have figured out the pattern myself, but I don't think so, because there's very specific things, like I've got a 11-0 and a 15-0 and stuff like that up here. So that doesn't, it's not something I would just offhand think about. So I'll have to, I have a video for this, so it should mention whose design it was. So yeah, so I'm so excited. So I ordered a ton of these, and I suspect these are so beautiful that I think I might want to, they're so fun to make to begin with, and I also think this would be a really awesome design since these are only $2. And then I've got these 4mm check glass fire polished beads that I've gotten on sale, like $1 a strand. So I should be able to make some of these and sell them for pretty cheap. So that's that. So these ones are matte transparent Rembrandt. They're gorgeous. That's similar to these, not exactly. So I got a bunch of those. I won't bother, they're all the same in this package. I might do up kits too if people are interested. Let me know and we'll try and figure something out. So then I got these Suede dark blue. Lighting is it's hard on some of these darker colors. There. So let's open it up so you can get a better look at the color. These are gorgeous. That is really nice. So yeah, if you took some of these and interspersed it with maybe a lighter blue color or some of those tan colors. Oh, I lost one. So yeah, these were super cheap. Let me see here. Yeah, they were all in the dollar range, so they range from like $1.20, $9, $19, stuff like that. So I think the most is there's one that was, it's showing these ones were $1.60. I don't think so. There's no way I would have paid $1.60 when I was getting the others for $1.20. I'll have to look into that. But anyway, so these are gorgeous. Then there's these ones. I love this color. This is opaque yellow. Wow. With the Rembrandt finish. They are gorgeous. Very cool. Then we have sapphire, matte sapphire. It looks like there's a couple. Are these all the same? Yeah, they're all the same. Yeah, 10 tubes. These are beautiful, yeah. So these are really hard to open, especially with my hand. Oh wow, look at that. That is gorgeous. These remind me of blue jeans, kind of faded blue jeans. And they're, do they say transparent on them? No, but you can kind of see, on some of them you can see the light coming through. That is beautiful. Wow, I'm going to make some really beautiful bracelets with this. Then we have matte tanzanite. These are really hard to open. I'm having to use my teeth to pull it open. Wow, these are beautiful. Look at that. I don't know if I should. There. They are gorgeous. Then we have matte amethyst. These look a lot like one of the others. They're stuck in there. Oh wow. These are amazing. They are gorgeous. Yeah, I went a little crazy on these, but oh, they are so much fun to make. Okay, then we have matte black diamond, these are called. Oops, don't look like the color Rembrandt. Let me see what it says on the package. Yeah, matte black diamond. So they're kind of like a, they definitely have the Rembrandt finish, but the color underneath looks like a kind of lavender topaz look to them. They look a bit darker on the camera, but they're actually pretty light colored. They're beautiful. If you intersperse this, and this is funny, if you see this tube doesn't look full. but just seeing some of the others are filled right to the top. Let me see if I can. Maybe it's just the way they settle. I'll have to count them. But, I mean, they go by weight, so who knows. Then we have these. These are turquoise. Oh, they're beautiful. Oh, wow, yeah. Look at that. That is beautiful. Lovely. Yeah, see how this one's full? Like you can barely fill it. Now that I'm kind of jiggling, it's kind of going down a bit. Yeah, look, it's just, it settles. Okay. Then, so these ones look kind of, see if I can. This one is Amethyst Rembrandt. Oh my gosh, these are gorgeous. Look at that. Oh wow, these are beautiful. Oh my goodness. This one is Crystalline Rembrandt. That's awesome, the green. Beautiful. Yep, it's time to make some beautiful bracelets. This one looks like the same color, and there was a few that were like that. Okay, this one's called Emerald. Let me pull the other one back out here so we can compare. I found it weird that... So I think this one has a more silvery finish on it. This is the crystalline, and then this one is a more kind of coppery finish on it. But these ones are called Emerald. And the color of the glass is a bit different. It's a bit lighter. So the reason why I went ahead and ordered it anyway is when I did the initial bracelet, they were two colors that I couldn't tell apart. But once I mixed two tubes together, so if I took and mixed these two tubes together and made a bracelet with it, you'll get like a shimmery kind of thing happening throughout them. Just make sure I put the right ones in the right spot. So yeah, that's why I went ahead and ordered similar. Oh, these are gorgeous. Wow. Well, everybody's getting one of these for Christmas, along with their other stuff. Oh, wow. My nieces will be so excited. These are beautiful. These are called Opaque Red Rembrandt. And there's the two. They're gorgeous. Oh, this is going to be amazing. I can see how these really, they're almost over the top, and now look, they're settling in. These guys like to nestle. Okay, let me see. So I ordered the vintage patina onyx because in all the sets that I got, I didn't have black. So That is awesome. Now I have black. And a lot of the patinas I do. I want to be able to add some, like for buttons, silver buttons. I like to be able to add like a black patina and then wipe and polish the silver, so then you really get the silver popping up. Oh, these are beautiful. Blue turquoise. See, I love turquoise, but I like the blue turquoise more than I do the green. I find the green sometimes is a little too green. And this is, oh yeah, okay, this is awesome. Now the one thing I am noticing, and I don't know, I guess it's the shape of the bead. I find that the finish seems to end in a line, but you know what? I think that's just, if you look at the bead sideways like this, there's a ridge that kind of goes up into a peak. It's really hard to see right here. Let me see if I can find one where the finish ends. Okay, so you can see how the finish has settled on the one side. This one's really prominent here. You can see the lines. And that one too. But I'm sure once you have it on a bracelet, you won't notice it as much. And different sides react differently. So these are beautiful. I don't know why some of these are they only had 2, because I think I probably would have ordered 10 of these. So I'm sorry if I ordered them all. Let me check. There's another one in here that looks similar. No, these are a different color. Yeah, these are the same. So that's weird. You know what? Rembrandt. Oh, okay, look, she's written 8. So she could only fit 8 in the bag. So that makes more sense. There's no, like, my favorite color, turquoise. Of course, I would have ordered 10 of these if they're only $1. I mean, what was that? Oh, one of the earrings. Let me check the price on those turquoise ones. They're probably the first one on the list. They are too. $1.29 for those. These ones are matte rosaline. So this is one of the ones from the bracelet, and the bracelet's hidden now amongst all my. So this color here and there has a very faint pink. You can and there. So these are kind of like topaz, and then these darker ones are the rosaline ones, and they look dark there, but they're actually more of a pinky color. So they are gorgeous. Now it's interesting, on these they look different. So maybe I got that wrong. Maybe these rosaline ones are the light ones. Yeah, these are light. So hopefully I got some of the darker ones, because I think that's what really makes this, is those darker ones in through here. I'm gonna have to do a special container to store all these. White Rembrandt, which I find funny that it says white when it's, I mean, I guess initially the glass is white and the finish, the Rembrandt finish is, there. Those are beautiful. The Rembrandt finish, you can really see kind of a coppery look to it. And then 10 of the smoky. Ah, these are beautiful. These are kind of like the ones in the bracelet, only darker. So if you just took a few of these and interspersed it in, yeah, something like that, it would really look amazing. So these are gorgeous. So yeah, if you're looking for these, I should check right now before I say go ahead and look for them. But when you look for them, you have to look in the clearance section and then click on beads and then click on 2-hole beads. Okay, so this is the medium topaz that I think matches the rosaline, and that would have been, yeah, this. So you can, I'll take one out, you can really, it's hard to tell the difference. And especially online. So these are medium topaz. You can, they look the same to me. And these are the rosaline. But that's what I was saying. I combined the two and they just looked amazing together. And there are some darker ones, so you have to see, like the mix in here might not be there. So there's a darker one. So that's, I guess it looks like the more patina on it, the darker it becomes. So then the mix together looks amazing. You could probably even just do it with this one together and it would give you that effect, that shimmery effect of like real scales. But these are going to be some awesome mermaid bracelets. So make sure I put them in the right bag. Just over here. I should have just, I think I'll label this video the Ginkgo haul. And this one is metallic suede pink. I cannot open it with my finger. It's that, like, pulling with your finger like this that's really hard on my joint. These are beautiful. I love the suede finish. These are gorgeous. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make a bracelet with this in the next video. Oh. See. Beautiful. These are jet, which means jet black. They're gorgeous. You could make a guy's bracelet and maybe add some topaz in there, or one of the blues, the blue jean blue. They're beautiful. Aha! Some more suede. This one's metallic purple. Oh, lovely. Look at that. That is beautiful. Tanzanite. Wow, this is beautiful. I sound like a broken record. So beautiful. So gorgeous. Lovely, lovely. So if you haven't, and now since I did this snake, and to me this is my favorite, like just amazing because it's so simple. This first strand, you put on 36 beads and on your cord or thread, and when you kind of just hold it up, they sit side by side in this zigzag pattern. So this first 2 rows sit exactly like that, and then you basically just string in this second one through these here to get this 3 pattern, and that's as easy as it is. And then you take these little beads and string, and it's very floppy, but once you start reinforcing with these beads, it gets nice and more structure to it. So simple. Like, I cannot believe how easy you could make this in like 20 minutes. It's that easy. So yeah, it ticks all the boxes for me. It's easy, it's fun, the texture is really this kind of smooth cobblestone texture, the look, the feel, how it feels on your wrist. Like, it hits all the boxes for me that I love when I make a bracelet. So I'm sure it would be the same for most people. And ooh, smoky topaz. They are beautiful, beautiful. Oh, I just love them. So, I mean, there's other colors of these, but for the price in that dollar range, for me, I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna get them, and you know, if I want to add some, maybe wait till there's a sale on the other colors, and like the opaque colors and the matte colors, but and add it to my stock. Oh, these are gorgeous. Matte. I love the matte. So these are matte tanzanite. And they are beautiful. So again, for you on the screen, a lot of these probably look identical to other ones I've shown you, but trust me, they are different. And even if there is slight variations, that's what creates, I sound like a broken record, but that's what creates this beautiful texture, is these different subtle differences. And last but not least of the Ginkgo beads, and then I have a few other items. This is matte suede. And look at that. That is gorgeous. And this would go good mixed in with some of these too. And you could do like a pattern. You could do the middle row, have these in the middle row down, or the outside rows. Or you can do a line across and skip one, a line across. I've seen that where they've skipped. But when you start doing lines across, it changes the appearance of the scales. So you could do a line up and down, and you'll get like a chevron look, but you'll still get the scale feel to it. So yeah, these are sweet. I still have tons of other orders coming through. I'm gonna have to do a spending freeze. Not that I can't afford to buy the beads. It's I need to use up some stuff. Although part of my thinking, in case you're wondering, is because I do workshops, private workshops in people's homes, I wanted to stock up on stuff. And I really, like a lot of people, didn't anticipate the pandemic to being as serious as it was and as deadly as it was or is. And so, I started stocking up thinking, oh, okay, for Christmas, I'll start doing some, they're kind of like parties, like beading parties that I do. So I have like a big case and I put all the stuff in. Usually I get the person who's hosting the party, I'll get them to give me an idea, like choose a bracelet that they want to make, or a mala, or whatever it is, earrings, things like that they want to make. And then I have them give me suggestion for colors. And I'll send them pictures of, say they say, okay, we want to make a bracelet, a fast and easy bracelet. And I'll say, okay, here's one that's really easy. It could be done in an hour. And this is how much it'll cost per person. And then they, pick whichever bracelet that they like. And I usually give them a few suggestions. And then they pick one and I say, okay. And then usually I try and limit it to 4 people. And the reason I do that is because more than 4 people, sometimes it's hard for me to give attention to each person. And I always find that about half the people, and I've done one that had 30 people in it. And now I did have a few people helping me at that one. But even when you have people helping, as much as they can help, they can't help with some of the finer details. And so I ended up being, a lineup of people beside me asking me to help them with something. So I started limiting it to 4 people. But I find that what happens is about half the people totally get the instructions and have it done within a half an hour. Then the other half need help. They just don't understand, or they've made a mistake and don't know how to go backwards, that kind of thing. So that's what I do. And that's why I have a ton of orders that I've put in. So I'm trying to build up my stock of beads to do this. Now, I think because the pandemic has lasted the way it has, that I need to maybe look at doing some kits and, doing it locally so that there's not going to be any shipping involved. The person can still host a party for themselves, so they can do, say, their family, 4 people, whatever, and then order the kits. I can either drop it off or they can pick it up, and then we can do like a Facebook Live, or they could follow one of my tutorials, something like that. But I'm going to figure it out. But that's why I order a lot of this stuff. So let's get back to the other stuff that I ordered. So I did order a bottle of glaze, which I ended up ordering. This is the sealer. Let me change the angle of the camera, get a better view here. So let me grab my other bottle. Okay, so this is, I thought it was weird that I ordered 2 bottles. So this I ordered on Amazon for $5, and this I believe was, I forgot a bead. Let me just tell you how much I paid for this. Okay, so this one here from ArtBeads is a matte extender, and it was $8.95. And the other thing is I think I got 5% off on this order, plus I had the ArtBeads points. So I got quite a bit off on this. So yeah, this is the, so both of these can be used as extender and they're both sealers, but this is the matte, and I really wanted to do, it's quite thick, the matte. I really wanted to do the matte because I find this one's nice to do the glossy look to it, but there's some patinas that I want it to be nice and matte looking. I don't want it shiny. So that's awesome. I'm super glad that that came. And I ordered a block, and the block was $4 plus the 5%. I ordered this before I got the one from I ordered one from Amazon, and I used it, and I find I think I've done a review of it, and I am not impressed at all. I've used this once or twice, and look, it's already like peeling apart, and like that's like 1 or 2 buttons, and that's it. And it didn't really do that much. So I don't know if I'm not using it right. I will try it again, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this one aside in the box, and I might use it as a giveaway when I hit 1,000 subscribers, which should happen in a month or 2. So yeah, let's start putting a stash away for the giveaway. But that's that. And the other thing, wow, this is awesome. So I ordered this caliper. I ordered one from AliExpress, which I haven't received yet. So I am going to contact them and find out what the heck. But of course, I think my very first order that I did with AliExpress was 2 months ago. And I think probably the time frame is 2 months, so I'll look into that. But in the meantime, I was getting really tired of not having something to measure, and this is like brass. It's pretty substantial. So let's see. Oh, it goes that way. Oh, this is awesome. This is sweet. This was $6 and then the 5% off. So let's test it out. Where's my... That's why that guy was out. So let's test. Oh, this is great. It holds the bead and everything. And I barely touched it. So where do I... There's a marking here and here, I think. I just want to make sure. Okay, so the inches are on top, and this is the millimeters. So that is, okay, so that's 5 and that's 6. That makes sense. That's 6. Let's test another bead here. I have these glass pearls. This is super easy to use with my hands. So, and there we go. That says 4, but you know what? This line is not matching. I'll have to check and see. Maybe I'm supposed to put it in the top one. I don't know. I'll check a video and see how I'm supposed to measure. I am wondering about this. Let's go back to the Ginkgo one and see. Where is it now? There it is. Gotta be careful, lose my beads here. There. Yeah, so that line doesn't quite add up to that. So I'm wondering if they offset it. Oh, they did. So if you look at these marks here, that's offset by the amount. Not sure how that works, but I'm sure there's a reason for it. So yeah, I would go to that. So this is 7 millimeters. And let me see on this one, because I think this is supposed to be 6 millimeters. Okay, that makes sense. So about there, that's 6. See where my fingernail is? Right there. So it's one past that. Okay, cool. This is awesome. I'm impressed with this. Sweet. Now I have a tool to do my measurements. And that is my haul. What? That is it. Time to organize and make bracelets. Thanks for watching, everyone, and take care out there.